Hey everybody, it's Tyler Binkley here, and I'm going over Swift Playgrounds. This specific section is using loops, which is found in the For Loops section of Learn to Code 1. So this is the first time that we are going into loops after the introduction. And so to introduce us to loops, I think the best thing about a loop is that it's actually designed to save you some work and to save you time. The goal of a loop is to basically repeat something. So if you can find a pattern, you can just repeat certain amount of lines of code as opposed to having to type that code in multiple times. So it says, use a for loop to repeat a sequence of commands. And if I look at the directions here, it says in this puzzle, there's a gem in the same position in each row. You'll collect the gems by following the same pattern multiple times. This is the perfect place for a loop. And if you look closely at the map, I mean, there's definitely a bunch of rows where there's a gem located in the same spot. These different colored magical looking things are the portals that we went over in a previous section. And when you go through a portal, you just keep continuing in the same direction that you went into the portal at the other location. So when I go forward into that blue portal, it's going to take me to the next blue portal at the row below. So enter the solution for one row inside the curly braces. So they're telling me to come down in this box right here and enter the solution to the first row. Okay, so let's see. First row, from where Byte is standing, I'm facing forward already, which is nice. So it looks like, putting myself in his shoes, I'm just going to have to move forward 2 tiles to get to the first gem. And I would be on that gem, so I would collect the gem. And if I run that quickly, we should see a move forward. Oh, I can't run it yet because we didn't put in something else. So let's see what it says now. Number 2, decide how many times to repeat the loop. So they set up a loop for us already, which is this whole for indicator right here. And it's basically saying, how many times you get to put a number in of how many times you want it to repeat what you put in this box down below. So, I think immediately I want to see how many rows are there with a gem in it, since there are a bunch of matching patterned rows that have the exact same thing going on. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems. So my first gut is to try the number 5. Now you might have to pull up the actual keyboard, which you can do in the bottom right hand corner if it doesn't come up automatically. So I'm going to try 5. Now here's the thing. What I have right now is I do go up to the first gem and I collect it, but I also want to add in one more move forward to get me to that blue portal. And what's going to happen is I'm going to move 2 forward, collect the gem, move into the blue portal, and then it's going to start all over again because we indicated that it's going to repeat this entire box 5 times. And that should actually complete this entire using loops challenge for us as long as we didn't make any mistakes. So let's watch it through. Okay, it's just repeating. And if I show you, step through my code here, you can see we're getting to the last repeating loop, and it's coming back and it's saying, all right, move forward, collect gem, move forward. And that's what it repeated 5 times. So we used a loop, and look how many lines of code we used compared to if we didn't use a loop. We would have had to write this out 5 more times. That would have been a long list of code. And that's the benefit of loops. I hope this helped.